I cast you now. I'm here. The Time Temple.
Hey, Hill.
Hill here.
Gaming.
Farengar. I'm told that you may have a scroll that I'm looking for.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Really? In my current condition, do you really think I could explore a barrow dressed in rags? As aged as I am, as blind as I am. What have you got for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Here it is. The Scroll of Over Adamantia. I can't afford it. I only have a 107 gold. And it costs 317. I suppose you wouldn't be able to lower your price or barter in some other way. All right then.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I need to find a way to make some money. All right, let's see what's going on out here in Skyrim. The longer I'm here, the more familiar everything is starting to become. It's true. I have been reliving this time over and over again. Hundreds of times. Dragon Break is more serious than any of us could have possibly imagined. But these people,
It took me weeks
they
to
have
find
no
that
idea
I
what's
can't
going
stop
on.
now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait,
Yes, go after her. Alright, I need to find something that I can do that won't put me in danger. At least not too much danger. My memories of these streets are so vivid, it's almost as though I could see all the different timelines converging into one. It's giving me a sort of second sight. As if I'm seeing this correctly, this is a deliver potion to Riverwood. It's close enough. Hopefully I can do that without causing too much danger. Alright, I need to see Arcadia. For the several hundredth time. I should really figure out how many times this time loop has occurred.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I
And
might have it stored away.
it's funny, you don't remember me, do you, Arcadia? As aged and wizened as I am. But we've met time and time again.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
All right.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
You've said that every time we've met. Nothing changes, does it? So, I'm here for the delivery job that you posted.
Of course.
Thank you. If I recall,
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
you keep an alchemy book here in this room. I can sense it on the table. There. There we are.
Oh.
Al is right. I should have warned you not to run.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare.
All I
Do
wanted
let
was
me
to
know if
read
I
the
can be of
book,
service.
or at least open it. And its magics pour out and strengthen my knowledge.
Foolish old woman. You know
To most, these books are
nothing
just
of our struggles,
words.
our suffering.
Nothing.
But for me,
And what of my son?
it's magic
What of
that I
Thor?
can absorb.
Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
All right,
Your
well,
son chose his
we'll
side.
deal with
and
that
chose
some other
poorly,
time.
And now he's gone.
All right,
Such
it's
is the
time
way
for me to
forward.
get to
The
Riverwood.
sooner you accept his loss, the better.
Finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye on him.
All right, that was quite the long journey, but here we are, Riverwood at last. Let's see. I'm looking for Girder. Normally, a blind person wouldn't be able to find her, but with my second sight, it's a clarity that most people would never know. I'm sensing Girder in this direction. Within this building.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Girder. What? She's gone. Well, let's see if I can't find her again. Girder.
Huh?
Yes, I have a potion for you from Arcadia of Whiterun.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
100 gold. I still need more. At least I think I do. Let me check. 307. What was it? 307 or 317? I think it was 317. Alright, let me see if there's something else I can do. I might be able to sell off some things. And maybe work with Alvor. Alvor. Can you hear me?
Watch over your battles, friend.
Do you need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Good day.
All right. This is what I need. Iron dagger.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing. Whatever you need.
Here it
Iron
is.
smear if it's
An
simple
iron
and strong.
dagger.
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. You looking for a new blade?
I've sharpened the iron dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is.
Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
Here's the leather that you wanted.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Good day.
No, it's not here. It's the forge. My second sight drains me to use it. I can't seem to find the forge. There. Hide helmet. No, I chose the wrong one. There. Alvor.
Whatever you need.
Here's a hide
Iron
helmet.
smear- I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Until next time.
Yes. Well, I was able to see the workbench earlier. And even try to use it now. Which one? It's this hide helmet, I believe. There.
You looking for a new blade?
I've tempered the hide helmet.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft. and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh?
Maybe. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
And what can I sell? I don't need this bow. These iron arrows. I don't need a great sword. I suppose it would be insulting if I sold back the dagger that he helped me craft. Alright, I don't need this hide helmet. I don't want Imperial braces, shield, helmet, light armor, light boots. This is the steel armor that I think the Jarl gave me this. But it's too heavy. I need something lighter to move around in. I'll sell this as well. Thank you.
Aye.
Now, I believe I have enough money to purchase the scroll from Farengar. Farengar. Has he gone to bed already? I don't see him. Yes, he's asleep. Farengar.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
You keep thinking that, and yet here I am. You have something that I need. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Seems like the price might have gone down, or maybe I was mistaken. All right, let me get this. Thank you. The Scroll of Over Adamantia. Cast this spell looking at the sun and travel to the Time Temple at the top of the world.
You know,
Thank
if
you.
you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
How Zavros knew that you had the scroll, or did he give it to you? Either way, so it's nighttime. I'll have to do something about that. Akatosh, lend me your power. There. Time has moved forward, but it's raining. I tell you, some people just cannot win. Cannot catch a break. All right, let's try this again. Akatosh, lend me your power. There, at last. Now, where is the sun? Wait, is it covered up by the clouds? I've only got one chance at this. If I don't use the scroll correctly, I'll have to earn more money. hope that counts. Or should I wait? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's obscured by clouds. All right, let's try this again. All right, Akatosh, what have you given me? Guess this is about as good as we're going to get. All right, Scroll of Over Adamantia. I cast you now. I'm here. The Time Temple. It's been lifetimes since I've set foot here. And there, an Elder Scroll. An Elder Scroll of Time. I'll take it. Now, if I recall correctly, I need to go here. To the sacred area. There. And I'll need this. The Time Tome of Time Shift. Deal 21 points of magic damage and steal part of the target's lifetime. If the target dies, this will grant you 2 extra years of lifetime and empowers this effect by 10% for 30 seconds. That's all that I can afford right now. I'm too weakened. I don't have enough resources to strengthen myself further. All right, let's go back out to the main area. I recall there's also a house here, if ever I needed a place to rest. Even a forge. Go inside. What? There's a chicken here. Very nice. So, someone has cooked a meal for me. An arcane enchanter, an alchemy lab, and a crafting station. Is there anything here left behind? I'll take that. You know, I'll take that necklace too. A mage statue. Okay. Mannequins. And a bed. And a desk area. I suppose everything that I need. A never quite understood the purpose of having a home outside of time. But perhaps for this trip, it may become necessary. Do you have a name? I don't seem to be able to interact with you. All right. I need to get back to Skyrim. Right, if I remember the rules, my transition here for the first time using the Scroll of Ova Adamantia, I should now have a spell, a power that will allow me to move freely back and forth from the Time Temple to Skyrim. Yes, here. Space Dimensional Realm. It is time that I return. There. I'm back. Seconds before I left. All right. I am going to need to increase my powers. Still, my mind is still spinning as to all the possibilities. Let me see if there's somewhere I can go and change into something else.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9, you walked among us, great Talos. Not
It's locked.
as God, but as man.
Take pity, sir, and
All right, there's some mage clothes here. Ring of Restoration. And my scroll increases my magicka by 50 points. Time and space effects are 5% stronger, last 10% longer, and cost 25% magicka to cast. If placed inside the dimensional realm, you can store up to 5,000 years of lifetime.
me a few septims.
Right. It's a start. It is a start.
Winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine.
I'm not sure where to go next.
Spare a coin for a fellow who's down on his luck.
If there is a dragon break,
Spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare.
and there
If it's
is,
food you need,
and a
ask for
time
that
wound.
instead.
Never you mind then. I'll find a more charitable soul.
That's what I thought.
Looks like I'll
A
need
few
to become
septims for my supper
the
is
Dragonborn.
all I ask.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Get out of my
Oh,
way.
What am I saying? Of course you don't.
Can I get the Elder Scroll in my current condition? Not the Elder Scroll, the... Oh, and everything is just running together. Timelines all intersecting. What is it? The Dragon Tablet at Bleak Falls Barrow. Huh. I suppose I could try. Alright, I need to learn my time spell. Time shift. memory serves. Yes, there it is. There. I'll need to collect enough of this life essence from these creatures so that I can restore my powers, restore me back to my prime. But it's going to take quite some time at this level. The bad timing was yours. Especially to come chasing after me like that. I might need this armor. Okay. And is there anyone else here inside? Coin purse.
That's close enough.
There. It's done. Okay, now. You need to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. Well, this part was easy. Even at my level, with my limited skills. Now comes the challenging part. There it is. And here they come. Ow!
I fought worse than you.
These archers. Can't lock onto them. There.
that it?
Isn't that enough? All right. I have to steer clear. There's another archer. Well, is that all of them, or are there more waiting for me at the top?
I knew I'd
Oh, no.
find you. You're as good as dead.
The steel mace. I might need that. Oh boy, there's more. Some sort of spell. A shield.
It's nothing! That's your best, huh?
No, I don't have the magic. An iron mace. Take the ring. Oh no. I don't have magicka. Oh! Right, I have enough. There. All right. The bandits have been defeated. There's quite a few of them. More than I remember. All right. It is time for me to enter Bleak Falls. Wait. There may be something over here. I suppose I'm remembering this wrong. No, here. There. Okay. Every little bit helps. All right, now it is time that I enter Bleak Falls Barrow.